Okay, get ready to have your mind blown because on today's deep dive,
Buckle up.
right, we're going on a journey through the cosmos, exploring 5 incredible facts about the universe, our brains, and the very nature of reality itself.
I-
You might just start seeing the world differently after this, I'm warning you.
Fair warning.
So first up, let's talk about scale.
Scale, okay.
We all know about how unbelievably big the universe is.
Right.
But have you ever thought about this?
What's that?
There are more stars in the universe than grains of sand on all the beaches on Earth.
You hear that one a lot, and it's pretty wild.
Seriously, it sounds made up.
It's a classic comparison, and for good reason.
Right.
It really drives home just how many stars are actually out there.
Yeah.
But there's a twist. Get this.
Okay.
There are more atoms in a single grain of sand than there are stars in the observable universe.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Yeah.
You said the observable universe. Are you saying there's more universe beyond what we can see?
You got it.
Ooh.
The observable universe, well, that's kind of like our own cosmic bubble.
Okay.
It's just the part where light from far off galaxies and stars has had enough time to reach us.
Since the Big Bang.
Since the Big Bang, exactly. But there's very likely much more beyond what we can actually see.
So we're dealing with like a whole different scale here.
Oh, totally different.
I mean, those numbers you just threw out,
It's mind-boggling.
it's impossible to even picture, you know?
Impossible.
It makes you feel kind of small,
It does.
but also sort of connected to everything.
I like that, yeah.
Which brings us to our next point.
All right.
That amazing idea that we're all made of stardust.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, how cool is that?
It's more than just cool.
Right.
It's fundamental to why we're here, you know?
Yeah.
We tend to think of stars as these distant, beautiful things twinkling in the night sky,
Right.
but they're actually like these incredible cosmic factories. That's it. Creating the very elements that make up everything around us, including us.
Wow. So you're talking about stellar nucleosynthesis. Is that what it's called?
You got it.
I remember learning a little about it in school, but it always seemed so abstract.
Right. Well, it's not just an abstract concept.
Yeah.
It's literally the story of how we came to be.
What do you mean?
Well, stars, they have these crazy hot cores.
Yeah.
And through nuclear fusion, they take lighter elements and smash them together to make heavier ones.
Oh, I see.
A process that takes, billions of years.
Billions. Wow.
Billions. And when those stars finally die,
Yeah.
they go out with a bang, a supernova,
Yeah.
scattering all those newly made elements
Out into space.
all across the universe. And from all that cosmic dust, new stars are born,
Oh, well.
planets form, and eventually
life.
life.
That is just mind-blowing.
It's amazing, right?
I mean, so we're literally made from the leftovers of exploded stars.
It's true.
It's just poetic. It really is.
It makes you think, doesn't it,
It really does.
about how connected we all are
It does, yeah.
to the universe and
And it also makes you appreciate
what.
the complexity of our bodies.
Oh, absolutely.
Like our brains.
Yeah.
Which, by the way,
Yeah.
this next fact just blew me away.
What is it?
Our brains generate enough electricity to power a light bulb.
Think about that for a second.
It's incredible.
All that power
Between our ears.
coming from inside our heads.
I mean, that's some serious wattage.
Yeah. It's not just the raw power, though.
No.
Think about the complexity, the network of billions of neurons in there,
Mm-hmm.
each one connected to thousands of others.
It's like, what?
It's more complex than the number of stars in the entire Milky Way galaxy.
Whoa. Seriously.
Seriously, it's incredible.
So it's not just power. It's like a supercomputer.
It's the ultimate supercomputer. It's what lets us think, feel, learn, and experience the world.
Right. And that makes you wonder
Wonder what?
about the limits of what our brains can really do.
Yeah.
Are we even close to understanding what they're capable of?
That's a question that keeps a lot of people up at night,
Right.
scientists and philosophers alike.
Yeah.
I mean, the human brain, it's
Yep.
possibly the most complex structure in the entire universe.
Wow.
Every day, we're learning new things about it.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And the more we learn, the more we realize how much we just don't know.
That's kind of scary, isn't it?
It is a bit.
Especially when you think about consciousness.
Ah, yes, consciousness.
That whole idea of self-awareness, what makes us human.
It's the big mystery, isn't it?
Definitely.
Maybe the biggest mystery.
Speaking of mysteries, let's move on to time.
Okay.
This one always messes with me.
Time.
Yeah, the fact that everything we see
Yeah.
is actually from the past.
It's a weird one.
I mean, we all know about light years
Right.
and how long it takes light to travel from distant stars.
Mm.
But different when you think about looking at the moon.
The
Yeah, and realizing you're seeing it as it was 1.3 seconds ago.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
It's not what it looks like right now.
It's a subtle shift in perspective.
It is.
We think of the present as this one single moment, but it's not really.
It's not.
Everything we observe,
Yeah.
it's all delayed by however long it took that light to get to us.
That's trippy.
It's not just stars either.
No.
It's everything.
So we're always seeing the past.
You got it.
So is there even such a thing as the present?
Well, that's a great question.
It's like our whole perception of time is just an illusion because of how slow information travels.
It really makes you think about the nature of time, doesn't it?
It does.
Is it linear?
Right? Like we think
Or
of...
is there something more to it?
Yeah.
Physicists and philosophers are still debating this one.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And the
Yeah.
answer is they might lie in some of the strangest parts of the universe.
What do you mean?
Quantum mechanics.
Oh, right.
That's where things get truly bizarre.
Yeah. Yeah. Quantum strangeness.
It's a whole other level.
Particles in two places at once. Information traveling faster than the speed of light.
It's mind-bending, right?
It really is.
Yeah.
How is any of that even possible?
Quantum mechanics is where our everyday physics kind of goes out the window.
Yeah, I've heard that.
One of the craziest things is quantum entanglement.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that.
Imagine two particles linked.
Okay.
No matter how far apart they are, they affect each other instantly.
Instantly.
You change one, the other changes at the exact same time.
But that's not possible, right?
It's one of the big mysteries.
Because nothing can travel faster than light.
Exactly. But this is quantum mechanics.
Right.
We're still trying to wrap our heads around it.
Wow.
It could change everything we know about space, time, even reality itself.
My brain is officially overloaded.
Mine too. It's a lot to take in.
It's incredible, though, isn't it?
It is.
To think how much we're still learning
Mhm.
about the universe and our place in it.
Makes you feel small, but also part of something much bigger.
Yeah. What was the most mind-blowing thing for you out of all of this?
That's tough. But for me,
Yeah.
it's the interconnectedness of everything.
Oh, yeah.
From the stardust that makes us to this quantum entanglement. It's
Yeah.
like everything in the universe is woven together
In ways we don't understand.
in ways we're just starting to understand. It's humbling, you know?
It is. It really puts things into perspective.
It does. It really does.
I couldn't agree more. It's like we're all part of this grand story, this cosmic story
That's beautifully put.
that's still being written.
That's right.
And we're all characters in it.
We are.
So thanks for joining us on this incredible deep dive.
It's been a pleasure.
We hope you learned something new.
And had your mind blown.
Stay curious out there.
And keep exploring.
We'll see you on the next deep dive.
See you then.